Hey guys, what's up? This is the Bull here. I always found it hard to propagate loquats. This past winter, back in January, I took an air layer off my loquat that had snapped in half from the heavy ice and snow that was on it. And it broke the branch and it just left it hanging by a thread. So I took an air layer off of it, and then I slowly transitioned that air layer into the ground, turning it into a ground layer, okay? So months went by. I checked in April sometime, late April, and I seen nothing at all, no action. I did see some, it's swelling up like it wanted to burst out and start the formation of roots, but no roots. So I covered her back up. I checked on her a couple days ago, and I seen some roots. So today we're going to remove her. We're going to cut her out, and we're going to put her in her own pot. Now this right here, this branch right here, this is lead farmer 73 stuff. This is a whole giant branch, a whole giant branch. This ain't no little air lay that you're getting a little teeny little branch off of. This is a tree, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and transplant her into her own pot and keep her in the shade and see if we can keep her growing, and we'll have another tree to put throughout the food forest. All right, so come along. Hey guys, what's up? This is the Bull here. God bless. I was just taking a stroll around the garden, and I went out to feed my chickens, and did a little walk around, did a little inspection of the property, and I noticed that a good-sized branch off my loquat tree was laying on its side. And by further inspection of the plant, I see that it's snapped off, right? But it's not completely off. It's just hanging by a little thread, just by a little bit of the bitty, that's keeping that branch alive. It's just getting a little bit of that cambium fibers or whatever that run through the bark of the plant, and that's the cambium. That's what's just keeping it alive, just by a little teeny little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to carefully try to lift it up without it completely snapping off, and I'm going to ground air lay it. So I'm going to try to see if I can carefully air lay it, and then I'm going to just lay it right back down into the ground, and then I'm going to just cover it with soil, and that's it. I'm not going to put I don't have it with me anyway, any rooting hormone. I don't have any, so I mean it's not really necessary to have it. It just improves your chances of the plant taking good root. So after I do that, I'm gonna just cover it with soil. It's not the perfect time to be doing this because it's we're still in winter. It's still a little cold. We still got, I'd have a better chance with it, if it was in March, April, whatever. But I don't want to take the chance that it completely comes off and then it just dries up and dies. So I'm going to go ahead and air layer it, ground air layer, and cover it with soil and see. And I'll check back with you all in April, May, and see what it be looking like. All right, so let's go ahead and get this done. All right, there's the branch, right? As you can see, it's a good sized branch with lots and lots of other small little branches on it. That's gonna be pretty tricky here, right? Because you need to get all this cambium skin off of here. You gotta really scrape down on it really well, and it's very tricky because I can't really, I can probably lift her, but I have to be careful laying her back down. So
we're gonna see how we get this baby here scraped up real well. That is perfectly clean. All right. Go ahead and step on her a little bit. There, making sure that air layer there is touching ground everywhere. There's no air pockets. All right, so that's what's been holding that little right there. That's what's been holding that branch. So it would have been long before she completely came off here. All right, guys, so I went and cut her free from the piece over there, and it was, I mean, this thing was hanging for dear life. So she's free now, so I'm gonna go ahead and bring her loose. We'll go slowly there so I don't ruin the roots, because I know she has roots, but I don't know, you know, how vigorous they are. So, but as you can see here, I'm seeing some nice little roots there. But yeah, it looks pretty good. But definitely gotta go slow with it. I don't want to end up ruining the roots at all. Now, I done told you this is a tree, right? This is like a 5-foot tree at least. And here we can see all the roots that she has developed. I'm going to trim her up a little bit down here and take this part off right here. Don't play with me. All right, I want to go ahead and get her potted up as soon as possible. So let's go do that. How's that for a loquat? Well, I knew she had some roots, right? But I didn't realize the roots were as good as they were. So I'm going to go ahead and let that soak down all the way through, and then I'm gonna mulch her, and I'm gonna put her in shade for a good month or so, and let her get get her roots underneath her, and then we'll gradually move her into some filtered sun, and then we'll put her into full sun as soon as she's starting to look like she's standing up at attention really good. Okay, so anyway, guys, thank you for tuning in with me with this journey with this loquat. You all take care, keep growing. God bless.